shit, bro. I'm trying to hold on. Yeah.
All right, yo, what up, everybody? Time for y'all to start pouring in. You already know what it is. Press Box presented by Players Choice, the best fantasy football. Excuse me, the best NFL talk on the internet. I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting us as we got this rolling over the course of the past month or so.
I can't hear nothing. I'm tripping.
Now you good early. You good. You good. You good.
Yeah, we gotta as we roll towards kickoff, we are getting down to the final couple of weeks. NFL season to be starting soon. Final preseason game coming up. Got a lot going on. I know a lot of you are getting ready for your fantasy football drafts. We are getting ready for ours. Got a lot to talk about on the program today. Bama is going to drop his one-man mock draft. Going to see how he drafts from every spot in round one. I believe Trent is going to get involved with that as well. So got a lot of stuff to get to today. A lot of stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So once again, make sure you give us a like. If you're brand new to the program, give us a subscribe. And more importantly, tell a friend to tell a friend. Uh-oh, they calling me. All right, so told you I was on tour last week. I am now in Sin City. For the next couple of weeks, I'll be broadcasting from Las Vegas, Nevada, out here with the sharp NFL minds, getting ready for the up. Nah, you good, shorty. The money on the table. I got to do some work now. Getting ready for excuse me. Getting ready for the upcoming season. Time to work, baby. So got a lot that we want to get into today. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of one-man mock drafts that we're going to get into. Want to get your opinion on everything as well. Live from Sin City, it's your boys. All right, so check it out. I want to start off by talking about what happens a lot throughout the course of the NFL season, where a team can go from last place in the division one year to first place in the division the next year. It happens a lot. Want to take a look at some teams where it could happen this upcoming year. Want to get some confidence numbers on who those teams are, how they can do that, if they can do that, and we're going to chop it up. Got it early in the program, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. So, all right, let's start with the AFC East. Basically, Bama, a league that is a division, dominated the past number of years by the Buffalo Bills. Last year, a 4-13 New England Patriot team came in last place in that division, right? I see some of the comments. Came in last place in that division. You know, it ain't tricking if you got it. Came in last place in that division at 4-13. Now, a lot of people believe that this New England Patriot team can bounce back this year. Bama at 4-13. We do feel more confident in like the Mike Vrabel-led Patriots this year. We do feel more confident about what Drake May is going to be able to do in his second season, but they're not going to be able to get to first place in a division that's been ran by the Buffalo Bills for what it seems like a decade now.
Nah. I agree. They probably won't be able to get to first place, but I think they will make the playoffs, and I think they will stir it up. I think it was last show I told people the NFL has a history of every year it's 47 new teams that make the playoffs that wasn't in the playoffs last year. New England being favored in 11 of the games they play this year, they're a strong case to make the playoffs this year. I think with the addition of Stephon Diggs, I know you don't like him, but what I've been seeing from training camp, Stephon looking like vintage Stephon, and he looks like a very solid safety valve for Drake May. I think with the addition of him, as well as what they could do with the run game with Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson, I think that's gonna be a thunder and lightning setup right there. That's gonna benefit them very well. They already got Christian Gonzalez over there. He's coming back off injury. I think when healthy, he's a top 5 cornerback in the league. So that's a good staple for your defense already. Mike Vrabel already is a defensive-minded coach. He's back home over there with the Patriots. So maybe he can provide some mystique of the old Patriot way coming over there where they're strictly about business. I don't think 4-13 is in their future anymore. I'm not as high on Drake May as a lot of people, but at the same time, I'm not as low on him either. I think he's a very talented quarterback. 6'4", got a nice arm, good cannon. They actually got an offensive coordinator for him this year. They didn't hang him out to dry how they did Mac Jones. My question is they O-line? How well will they protect him this season? But I think the Patriots will not think. I know they're going to make the playoffs this year. I think they're going to shake up that AFC East. Me, myself, personally, I really don't think Buffalo is just, the juggernaut over in that division. I think that division is up for grabs. The only boogeyman we really got to worry about is Patrick Mahomes. The rest of them dudes show you, they got their inefficiencies in time, especially Josh Allen in the short game. So why not the Patriots? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Trent, is it just as simple as the addition of Mike Vrabel of why that, games favored in go from none last year to 11 this year? And don't get me wrong, I'm a Vrabel guy. Vrabel is like one of those guys where, like, give him 12 guys in a whistle and he's going to figure it out. Like Harbaugh's a 12 guy in the whistle, he'll figure it out. Who else?
Which one, Jim or John?
Both.
Okay.
Both. 12 guys in the whistle, he'll figure it out. Who else? Steve Kerr is 5 guys in the whistle, he'll figure it out. Rick Pitino, 5 guys in the whistle, he'll figure it out. He's that type of coach where he can build culture, he can change the dynamic. Bringing him in, that right there was just enough to, Trent, revolve the Patriot mystique.
Yeah, we talking about the favorites thing. Yeah, I think that's why. And plus, they had a really good draft this year. But I'm not with Bama about the whole. I don't know if they can. I think they're gonna be like an 8-9 win team. They probably gonna be like on the cusp of missing out the playoffs until somebody shows me the Buffalo Bills is not the best team in that division. They're going to be the best team in that division unless something like drastic happens. So, yeah, I think the Patriots still going to be a good squad. Stephon Diggs, I say Bama said it. He's looking like good old 2022 Stephon Diggs and having that.
People working hard all offseason. Shout out Marlon.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out Myron.
He's going to be a crazy safety net for Drake May. Drake May is going to he's going to take the leap this year. Well, not a big leap, but he still should take a leap. No questions asked. But I think the team is solid. They got better than what it was last year. But I don't
top
think
20 leap, top 15 leap.
Yeah. But I don't think that it's enough to say, yeah, they're going to win the division because they still got holes in their team. And while Josh Allen is still playing quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, he runs the shit till further notice. Literally, he runs it. So
early, I'm in Las Vegas. I was on Fremont last night. You know what I'm saying? Checking out the locals, right? And I was in this spot, and this cat had on a Josh Allen jersey, and I gave him a dap, and I said QB1, and he was like, "Yeah," and I said, "Nah, I'm just fucking with you, QB2. QB1's Lamar, right?" So QB1 or 2, however you look at it, is in Buffalo, right? Drake May is an up-and-coming, young, talented quarterback who can probably rush for about 600 yards this year if you really look deep in the numbers. He's actually he's
uber athletic.
Yeah, he's a sleepy fantasy quarterback, to be honest with you. Because
him and Bo Nix, both of them are quick. Like they got legs.
Sneaky options, but this is not a first to worst scenario or a worst to first scenario with the New England Patriots, is it?
We look at the division. We thinking about the Bills. We thinking about the Jets, and then the Dolphins.
Can go worse from second, maybe. Yeah, worse from second.
Now, mind you, I think they could be second solely because I don't know what they're doing in Baltimore, in Miami. My main problem in Miami is that I think Mike McDaniels is almost like quintessentially the Wildcat, which started in Miami. He was a good time. It was fun to see. It was high flying, young dude with the sweatpants and the J's on. But I think his personality is the reason why that culture is going to hell. Because you hear how Tyree Hill talking, and to be honest with you, if they not winning by week 6 or 7, I can see him wanting to get out of there, get a trade, or be traded before then. They're dismal. Then you look at the Jets. Come on, man, we don't know what they're gonna do with Justin Fields over there. Defense looks solid, but a lot of the players they had last year, were the same players they had before they fell off. Might have just been, fatigue of them losing the defensive coach name last year that they fired. Well, no, the head coach they fired last year.
Robert Salah.
Yeah. So it might be just a fatigue of them doing Robert Saleh, but I think that they could be number 2, only because I just think Josh Allen, he ain't QB1. But I just think he one of them. So same way Tom ran the division for years, I think a lot of time when you got the best quarterback in the division, you can run the division for a long time. And the Bills put good pieces around him, so I'm expecting to be number 1. Patriots could easily be number 2 because that defense is going to be solid this year. I'm looking at Gonzalez to be quarterback 2 or 3, solidified. But yeah, number 2. But I just don't see them being number 1 over the Bills. But Miami and Jets, they're dismal. So you don't know what they're going on over there. So yeah, they could be number 2.
Early, let's move over to the AFC North. I think it goes without a shadow of a doubt with saying, and I think we all will agree. Last year, Cleveland Browns 3-13. I think they do get better quarterback play this year. Your man, the head coach, really can coach. Deshaun Watson, probably the worst free agent signing in the history of sports. But the 3-13.
As a Commanders fan, I never forget Albert Haynesworth.
Never
forget Albert Haynesworth.
Albert Haynesworth just didn't.
He stole from us.
I ain't gonna say he was the worst. It was just he just didn't care no more.
Robbed us blind.
Yeah, he just didn't care.
I mean, it wasn't. He wasn't. It was the worst. It was a trade with the Deshaun Watson thing.
Yeah,
that's true too. One of the worst, let's just say, transactions in the history of sports. I mean, you could say, Randy Johnson with the Yankees and stuff like that, but you get what I'm saying earlier. Early, you a DC cat?
Born and raised, man, Southeast. Anacostia, baby.
Okay, that's what's up. We'll talk offline. Pause. I mean, nothing like that early. I'm not giving no proposition. With that being said, though, like I said, Cleveland can't go from first to worst in this division. The Baltimore Ravens could very well be the best team in the NFL.
Yeah, hell no. It's not even close. They can't go to first to third in this division. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
They can't be better than
I'm looking at Cleveland to be the worst team in the division again this year. I do hope that at some point in time Shador gets some snaps. I'm hoping that be the future for what we want to see, so we can at least see some spark over there. But listen to me, the Bengals got better on defense. I think they will get that Trey Henderson situation figured out. I'm liking what Stewart looking like in training camp. He might be a problem on the other side of him. We already know Baltimore. They got Baltimore ranked the best team in the NFL right now. Even though I think that's insane. They 2 at worst. And then you're looking at the Steelers, who I think if they could get a 60% Aaron Rodgers, if that defense still look like the way it looked like last year, they're gonna be number 2 or 3 in that division easily. In that case, they can't make it. I don't even see them moving the spot up. They're gonna be the worst team in the division unless something drastically happened and they pull the Minnesota Vikings. Because we all know we thought the Minnesota Vikings was supposed to be last year. Now I don't see. I see them being still better record, but still being the worst team in that division.
Trent, when you look at the roster, though, there's talented players on the Cleveland Browns. Mm-hmm. They got a head coach that's won the NFL Head Coach of the Year award twice. To me, it feels like a team that's a quarterback away. Now, Joe Flacco is not going,
Hell no.
Joe Flacco's not going to be that quarterback.
They're not a quarterback away.
They can beat Pittsburgh on any given Sunday. They can beat Cincinnati on any given Sunday if they get good quarterback play.
I'll put it like this: the Steelers will be closer to winning the division than the Browns would. The Browns aren't going to be shit.
But think about it; they was bad last year, and think about how they worked Joe Burrow in them.
That's at this point, Joe. I don't remember the last time Joe Burrow played good versus the Browns. Period.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but what does that mean?
Yeah, you can beat that. Don't mean nothing. You can beat them twice this season. That might be 2 of your 5 wins all season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That literally just tells you that you got Joe Burrow number. This team is still not good. Defense not good. Like offense still got a lot of work to do. Like outside of Jerry Jeudy, who else you got for weapons wise? Like this team is gonna be doo-doo, bro. This team is gonna be ass. They're gonna be fighting for another top 5, top 10 pick.
So you think Mason Graham, a pair with Myles Garrett, ain't gonna do nothing?
It probably will, because Myles Garrett is the best edge rusher in the league, and Mason
not enough.
And then Denzel Ward, top 5 corner in the league.
Yeah, but Denzel will also stay hurts a lot.
They got pieces, but like he said, they
hurts a lot. But you naming 3 people out of a.
You don't have a solidified running back.
You don't know how the run game gonna look. Like
David could be all right.
David Njoku cool, but like.
But Judkins,
and then Isaiah Bond.
And they are his division.
Did they sign Judkins yet?
Judkins is in camp.
But does he get signed yet? Now, did they put the paperwork on him yet? Does he get signed yet?
I'm pretty sure paperwork is on Judkins. It will be. Deontay Johnson is not a bad WR2. The tight end is David Njoku. The offensive line was once a strength of this team. It's not no more. Jack Conklin is a good old lineman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, if they were an NFC team, they probably would fare better. The best teams in the league, in my opinion, are in the AFC. You know what I mean? But real talk, they're in the division with the Baltimore Ravens, and they're not going to be able to go from first to worst, and from worst to first, in that division. Now we go over to the AFC South, Bama.
He's still, by the way, OG, he's still unsigned.
He is unsigned? All right, my bad.
Yeah, they still haven't put the paperwork on him yet.
We go over to the AFC. Yeah, I know. That was crazy. We go over to the AFC South. Tennessee Titans, 3-win team, first pick in the draft. Cam Ward is a leader. I'm probably a little bit higher on Tennessee than anybody else. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying Tennessee can go first to worst, but they have a better shot at doing it than the Patriots or the Browns will, Bama.
I'm not mad at that.
That's probably the worst division.
I'm high on Cam Ward because that division, you got the Jags, Colts, and Texans.
Nope. Texans.
O-line, and then they got so many pieces missing games. If you think CJ Stroud can do it with just Nico Collins all year, I mean, shit, kudos to CJ, bro. Then he rises up.
Yeah, because they trade John Mechie.
Yeah,
but I think I expect Jalen Higgins to be good this year, though.
Not Higgins. Jalen Noel. That's the person that's really gonna get off him.
It's both of them, though. That's gonna
be. I think it's both of them, but Jalen Noel and that slot boy, and they got Christian Kirk back, right?
And I think Nick Chubb gonna be back. I think Nick Chubb gonna show y'all something this year. He gonna regain some popularity back this year.
I think the Titans are gonna be decent, but for what we talking about from worst to first,
I'm like right now. Nick Chubb, man, that's like Bigfoot. At this point,
but Bam, you said one thing about survived on Nico Collins. You think Tennessee can survive off really all year?
Ridley, then you got an old boy from Stanford over there. They got Tyler Lockett. Then they got the tight end from Texas.
Yeah, I ain't liking Tyler Lockett. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What are you talking about? The dude, the way he plays, bro.
Old as hell.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, he is though. He's literally old as hell.
And you can best to believe the 2 times they played against Titans. The 2 times they played Houston.
32 game.
Yeah, stinging on heads.
That's what I'm saying. So if he's 32, bro, that's not bad, bro. That's tearing them age. That's tearing.
Yeah, but he's not tearing them productive. And you've seen him take a dip the last 2 seasons.
Facts.
He literally went from receiver 1 to receiver 3, nigga, on that team.
I wouldn't say he was ever a receiver 1, but he was always good for being a slot receiver.
He was receiver 1 on that team, Bama.
Let me see.
Even when DK was in the first couple of years, he was receiver 1. Once DK started to show you something, and then Smith and Jigma, he literally became receiver 3.
Yeah, at that point he was washed. He's a locker room guy now. Tyler Lockett is a good player to have in a locker room with younger players. He'll probably be the head of the NFLPA at one point.
He's the Adam Thielen. He's the Adam Thielen. He's the reliable. He might give you 60 catches this year, 700 yards, 5 touchdowns off just experience alone.
100%. I would agree with that. We can get through these quick because nobody thinks the Vegas Raiders, who Trent, I do believe they're going to be good. They can compete for a playoff spot this year, but the boogeyman is in Kansas City, right? Mm-hmm. And listen, any other division maybe, but not in the best division in football, the AFC West. They're not going to overtake the Browns, the Chargers, or the Chiefs. But they're going to be a solid team just stuck in a bad division. Pete Carroll is one of those guys too, Trent. Give him 12 guys in the whistle and he'll figure it out.
Talking about for who?
The Vegas Raiders.
You think they can make it a playoff spot, OG?
Yeah, I think they can make a playoff push.
No, it's too much heat in that division alone.
They're not making no playoffs. They're going to be a 7-win team, 6-7-win team.
It's at least 3-10 or more wins teams in that division, dog. The Chargers, the Broncos, and the Chiefs. I'll be real with you. I said it here. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not gonna be too surprised if the Broncos might win that division. Like I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be crazy. I'm be honest with you.
They almost beat Kansas City twice last year. If it wasn't for that block kick, they would have gave Kansas City their first loss of the season. Now, when they played later on in the season, if I'm not mistaken,
bench players.
Yeah, they rested their starters, so you know what I'm saying. That doesn't count. And then they got off to that hot start against Buffalo in the playoffs, but they weren't a type of team that was ready to play against the Buffalo Bills yet. Talking about the Denver Broncos, but see, I like coaches like Pete Carroll. I like dudes that build culture. You know what I'm saying? Carroll is a culture builder. That dude they had last year, that was a mistake.
That's not true. You being nasty. You being nasty.
Wait a minute. How much?
They didn't even give Mike. They didn't even give Antonio Pierce no time, bro. They didn't give him no time.
No, he didn't know what he was doing, son.
Oh no, that's nasty.
No, I'm not.
You had a receiver on your team who didn't want to be there. You wasn't expecting that. He not making plays. Like then you had your quarterback situation was terrible. Like you didn't give him a chance to get his guys in there and at least figure out what could happen. Nigga had a year and a half, if that. They were one of the better teams 2 years ago when he got the team. They won like a 5-0, 6-0 winning streak at the end of the season. And you come into a new season with nada. Now you go get Geno Smith. Now you got Max for the year healthy. Now you got a running game. Now he gone. Nah, it's not fair, OG. That ain't fair.
I mean, it is what it is.
That'd be our problem in the league, man. Black quarterbacks get 1 year. Coaches get 1 year and they out of there. That's not fair.
At Pete Carroll's advanced age, Pete Carroll's a Hall of Fame head coach.
Yeah, that's cool, but he's 78. I'm being extra, but Pete Carroll 132 years old. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I don't think. Come on, Bama, back me up here. The Raiders, come on, show the Raiders some love, Bama. They got a couple of Alabama players on their team, right?
I don't know. I think still got they got like an old lineman or something, but still though, I ain't low on the Raiders, but at the same time, I'm with you. I think they can make the playoffs. That division they in is just tough for them to be first in that division. But at the same time, though, even though Pat Mahomes and them went 14-3 or 15-2, they easily could have went 8-9, bro. They had a lot of things had to go their way, bro. So it's like, if we looking off last year, if we just go based off last year, bro, I mean, I could see the first place team in that division not being the Chiefs.
Yeah,
so,
and it won't be the Las Vegas, and it won't be the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Chargers and Broncos got a cake. $10 back, Hampton. It's gonna be a problem over there for both them teams. And Broncos might have a top 5 defense in the league this year again.
They may have the best defense in the league this year.
No, not better than Philly. I'm sorry. This is just no.
I don't know. Philly got the departed of Darius Slay. What's my other boy?
Garner, who hurt again out the season.
Gardner Johnson, he gone. I don't know, bro. It depends.
Blankenship was damn good last year, and I think Cooper DeJean. I tell you all the time, Cooper DeJean is a rare corner, and to be a white boy,
but they got him at safety now. He's not playing corner.
Well, he won, but I think Cooper can play that Earl Thomas role, that Tyrann Mathieu role, where you can put him in the slot sometimes and have him play safety. Like, I think he that talented. I really do. The boy got instincts.
I mean, he got good instincts, but I think he got good instincts for a cornerback. I was talking to somebody. A lot of the times, the cues you look for, and then, matter of fact, we were talking to Steven on your show. Shout out to Steven Nelson, bro. We're gonna get him on here. But he was saying, bro, it's a real big difference having to spill up in that hole at safety versus being asked to tackle as a cornerback on the edge, bro. You're gonna have to come in and fit them gaps up. I don't know. I'm not saying that he can't do it because I'm high on Cooper DeJean too. I really think he's a dog freak athlete. But playing safety, going from corner to playing safety, I really got to see it. I got to see it before I believe it, bro. Now Keely Ringo, what's my other boy from Alabama? Oh my gosh, bro, these names. They throwing me right now, but who they got from Alabama? Eli Ricks. Now, if them dudes come over there and they ball out, because we know Quinyon Mitchell, he's certified. But really, what we looking at is the cornerback on the other side. So it's between Keely Ringo and Eli Ricks, bro. If they end up panning out, which they can, because they got a loaded team over there in Philadelphia. I don't know how they fleeced.
They got rid of my dog last year, 3-4.
Who?
What was his name? 3-4, light skin. They got rid of him. I ain't even got rid of him.
Who?
They got a Dory Jackson this year too.
Yeah, they got my boy Dory.
Yeah, they got a Dory. Yeah, shout out to Jory. Shout out to VIP room Trent. But if Eli Ricks and Keely Ringo come along and show that they can fill the void of a Darius Slayer, somebody, well, it's really Quinyon Mitchell will have to fill that void. But if they could pick up at that corner number 2 slot, then maybe. But like I said, putting Cooper DeJean at safety, dog. That I don't know, bro. I don't know. But back to the Raiders though. I think the Raiders could make the playoffs this year. With Geno Smith.
The whole AFC West goes to the playoffs.
No, that don't happen.
That can't happen.
That don't happen. It's impossible.
Why not? I don't think that's
the
Baltimore
did it before.
Lock spot.
Now
that's a lock spot.
Other teams will have to be bad for that to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what you got?
It might be 2 in the AFC North. Baltimore and either Bengals or Steelers might go like they did last year. Now we're going over to the AFC West, AFC East. Who they got?
Just
AFC
the Bills.
Bills got to go.
And the
Bills
Patriots.
Go. That's already 3 teams. It's only 7 slots in the playoffs.
Right. So okay.
All right. Now we going.
This is the best thing about the NFL. Every week counts. Week 1, you're going to have matchups that could help determine playoff seeding. For example, the Patriots and the Raiders play in week 1. You could be looking back in week 17 and be like, wow, that could end up being a tiebreaker game between those 2 teams if you have faith in the Raiders, like I'll say me and Bama do. So you feel what I'm saying? So you could have a big season matchup already, a big early season matchup in week 1 that could affect tiebreakers in week 17. Before we head over to the NFC,
it's going to have to be literally, they're going to have to all have 10 wins or more in that division. That's just not happening.
It would be hard to do that. All right, before we get to the NFC and go first to worst in the NFC early, the Indianapolis Colts named their starting quarterback this week. And it's time, heads are going to roll because they used a 4th pick in the draft to draft a 7-on-7 quarterback in Anthony Richardson, who everybody except the Colts kind of felt as if, okay, this guy really is not ready yet. And now we hear all the stories about the poor work habits, the poor work ethics, and all of these things. You draft a guy 4th in the draft, and he loses his job to Daniel Jones. Somebody got to go.
I said it on Trent. Shout out over Flavin Play. I think this is, for me, it's nasty. And it's nasty in this. And I hate to be this guy, but it's nasty in this situation. As a black quarterback, you come into the league, your first season, you don't even play because you get hurt. Your second season, you come in, but it's still like your rookie season, you're trying to figure things out. Yeah, he did tap himself out, which was the weakest shit I've ever seen out of a quarterback. But you going into basically your second year because you lost your first year. And the nigga who literally a team just said, get away from here because you suck, y'all going to make him the starter. There is no going back to him now. And I think it happens way too often with black quarterbacks in this league. We know, if you know ball, you know what Josh Allen like his first 2 seasons. You gave him a 3rd season, you let him get a receiver. Now he's QB1, as you say, in your eyes, OG. It's too often where black, even when Lamar came to the league, they were ready to write him out before he even took a snap in the NFL. A year later, he's the MVP of the league. It's too unfair with the black quarterback and the black coach situation to where we on a short leash. You better show it right away or get out of here. And if coaches and owners and GMs and scouts are thinking the same way of, there ain't the only one Patrick Mahomes, there's the only one Jane Daniels, there's the only one CJ Stroud. Yeah, them guys came in immediately and was good, but that's an anomaly. That doesn't happen often. Most quarterbacks have to figure it out over the years. Jordan Love had to sit down for 3 years and watch the game. Like, so many quarterbacks had to sit down and watch the game and figure it out. So for you to have that boy come there, 4th overall pick, you give him literally a year, not even a year and a half. I don't think the boy played 18 games yet. And you sit there, or 16-game season yet, and you sit there, and now the nigga that everybody knows sucks. It's definite that Daniel Jones sucks. He's your starter? Y'all better off try Andy Richardson out, give him 1 more year. If he sucks, then go for the Archie Manning
The play in the preseason that he got hurt, this is his 3rd year in the league. That is a day 1 install. A day 1 install. You cannot make excuses for Anthony Richardson. And we know what Daniel Jones is.
The boy barely played though, OG. That's why they knew he was a project. So when you got him, you shouldn't have started him at all. You should have had him sit down like Jordan Love and wait 3-4 years behind a Joe Flacco or one of these older quarterbacks. Don't put him in a game so soon. The boy barely played football his whole career. Like, college, high school, he barely played ball. You knew he was a project. Then make him sit down and watch the game. But now that you put him in and took him out, that's nasty. For Daniel Jones?
Trent,
No.
what happened? Trent, what happened to Anthony Richardson was not unfair.
Nah, I mean, no. Nah, it is unfair. I'll say that. It is unfair. But when you ask plus getting hurt, that's just a bad combination. But it's definitely unfair that like you might as well just let it. You don't draft him number four overall. Mind you, the 4th overall pick in the 2023 draft was Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, Anthony Richardson. You don't draft him number 4 by year 3. He's not starting week 1. Like
he's Trey Lance 2.0.
And I think Trey Lance did it.
Now Trey Lance got the short end of the stick, bro.
Trey Lance,
but no, he did not.
They just wanted to start. They just wanted to start Brock Purdy, and I love Brock Purdy. They just wanted to start.
Your eyes can tell you that Trey Lance don't suck,
bro.
He didn't suck.
He didn't suck.
You can't even do that with Trey because at least compare with AR and Trey. Trey didn't play that many games at all. Compared to at least AR, he got like 6.
And the one game he got critiqued on.
And when it come to AR, he literally looked dog shit. Plus being hurt. So and the Trey Lance didn't suck at all.
Trey Lance, the one game they judged him off of was in the rain versus the Bears, and then he hurt his head. That was so nasty.
Being coached by Kyle Shanahan, one of the best offensive minds in the NFL. One thing that Kyle Shanahan can do is scheme up an offense, and he couldn't get Trey Lance on the field. What are y'all talking about?
He barely played the OG.
What are you talking about, bro?
They don't watch.
He barely played.
You know, it's not just the game, right? They practice too. The coaches, they saw him in practice. Trey Lance,
he was.
I'm gonna be nasty, but he looked good in preseason with the Chargers. I'm gonna be nasty, but he looked good over there.
Bro, y'all, we saying this? You judging him off of one game in the rain because the year before. He had good games in 2021 the year before, and then he got his leg snapped. And then one of the most anomaly things happened where a 7th round draft pick and Brock Purdy turned into a damn good quarterback.
Because of Kyle Shanahan.
It's not
but
just
Trey Lance couldn't have did that.
It's not just because of Kyle Shanahan.
I mean, they even put old boy Josh Johnson over there. He was starting to look good in the season. I mean, in the system. Bro, Josh Johnson.
So OG, why did Sam Darnold get another chance? Why did Sam Darnold get another chance? He was dog water when he played for the Jets. He was able to go to the Vikings. Yeah, JJ got hurt. You played the whole season around a legit team who put something around you, gave you a whole year, a whole coaching staff that actually depended on you, and now you got a whole job with Seattle. It's not fair, man. It ain't fair.
Kevin O'Connell is the best coacher of the quarterback in the NFL. That's why I'm so high on JJ McCarthy this year. Because I know McCarthy's going to get top-notch coaching.
But the ability got to be there too. Sam Darnold can make all the throws. That's different. The ability got to be there too. You can coach up a nigga all you want to. Look, Kyle Shanahan coached up Jimmy Garoppolo. But
he coached up Brock Purdy.
He wasn't good enough to get it done full time. He was limited. He was limited.
You said Brock Purdy got way more talent than Trey Lance?
He has more talent than Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Trey Lance got more talent than both.
And Trey Lance has, like you say, Trey Lance has hella talent. Again, if you comparing the what's his name, the short end of the stick shit that we talking about, Trey Lance got way more of a shorter stick compared to Anthony Richardson because Anthony Richardson had multiple games where he looked like trash. Plus, he got hurt and the whole tap out. So that's why I hear you. That's why I'm like, I think it's unfair, but it's kind of not the same point because even though he's dumb young, they probably should have sat him instead of playing him so early. Bro, you look terrible. Plus, he keeps getting injured. He got injured every year. So it is what it is.
That's why, yeah. That Eagles quarterback, man, thank the heavens every time he wake up out of bed. Because Lord knows if they ain't put a team around him by his 3rd year, his ass probably be out the league too.
Yo, chill out.
I'm sorry, bro. I had a chance to see that boy Trey Lance live, bro. It's hard for me. I get fired as an NFL GM, bro. It's hard for me to believe that nigga garbage, bro. I seen that with my own eyes, bro. That nigga 6'5", run a 4.4 in the 40, can throw the ball a mile, bro. Like,
I just hate for a man to be in the league, not even for a cup of coffee, and now he already getting benched. And then how you go back? If not Jimmy Garoppolo, but if your man played bad, if Daniel Jones played bad by week 7, now you gonna look at AR and say get in the game? No, man. No.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, no. A lot of times I've said this before. I'll say it again. I don't think starting these quarterbacks fresh out the gate is good for them, bro.
No,
If you
not
look at
all of them.
if you look at a lot of the quarterbacks, because I say if you do start them fresh out the gate and they do good, like C.J. Stroud, Justin Herbert, okay, congratulations,
But those are 3 or 4 year quarterbacks.
Those are one-offs. Those
are 3 or 4 year quarterbacks.
I tell people this: if you sit the quarterback like they did Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, the list can go on.
Jordan Love.
Bro.
You saw C.J. Stroud in that game against Georgia. You saw, okay, this is a guy that can play against NFL talent. He almost pulled that upset off against Georgia.
But he played Trey Lance. Guys like Trey Lance played 12 games that year.
Football.
He played 12 games in football.
His talent was.
Yeah,
he lost.
You said
I keep telling y'all, that pick was supposed to be Mac Jones.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. That pick was supposed to be Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, and if you thought that Mac Jones was a top 5 pick in the NFL, y'all are on drugs. Period.
Mac Jones took the Patriots to the playoffs.
No, oh my God.
No, he did.
Stop.
And his rookie year.
So did Tim Tebow and won a game. So now what? Okay, now what?
But they didn't believe in
You want to tell me Tim Tebow was legit?
They didn't believe in Tim Tebow. John Elway didn't.
And they didn't believe in Mac Jones. So
yeah, that's why they didn't give him offensive coordinator. That's so nasty, bro.
The reason why they made the playoffs, they had a top 3 defense in the game.
No, bro, that's
Trent,
nasty.
Save your breath, Trent. You know it's Ben we talking to. Save your breath.
It's not even that,
Mac Jones all day long.
It's not even capping for Mac. It's not even caping for Mac Jones, bro. You give a quarterback no offensive coordinator, bro. Look what Dable did for Josh Allen. Look what Dable and Mac Jones did for Josh Allen. Josh Allen was on his way up out the league, though. He literally was on his way up out the league.
They ruined Mac Jones' confidence, OG. So what about AR-15, AR-5 confidence? What about Trey Lance confidence, OG?
You talking about some whole other shit because, bro, he talking about that pick that Trey Lance got drafted was supposed to be for Mac Jones. No, the hell it wasn't. And he
Shanahan wanted Mac Jones. The ownership made him take Trey Lance.
You said what?
The Shanahan wanted Mac Jones. But the ownership
and the right pick was Trey Lance because Trey Lance was the better prospect coming out of college. The only reason why Trey Lance didn't get fair in the state, if he didn't break his leg, he would have played the whole 2022 season. And then we could have evaluated what he could have been. But he
RJ in the chat makes a very good comment. Why are y'all talking about Mac Jones? Let's move on from Mac Jones talk. Let's get to the NFC because we still got to talk some fantasy football, right? NFC, New York Giants 3-14 last year. Ever since they took that stupid ass picture on the boat, you know what I'm saying? Now we know Swiper, who's not here, is New York Giants FC, but the Philadelphia Eagles are in this division. Maybe the Giants can go to second place. Maybe they can go to third place, but the New York Giants can't go to first place in this division.
I think they stay in that fourth.
Yeah, they stay in fourth. No,
they stay in that fourth.
No.
But Bama, the O-line, Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, everybody's betting the over on the 5.5. What? Listen,
I don't know what the Cowboys will be fully, but a healthy Dak all season, they're gonna help them win some games. But at work, they might be able to get third spot, but I don't see it.
Early, I hope people realize that when Dak Prescott is healthy, he's never had a losing season. So
Dak Prescott, I'm a person. Mind you, I'm not a Dak Prescott supporter at all, but I'm a person that believes that wins are a quarterback stat. Dak Prescott has won something like 65% of the games he's played in, but he don't win the playoff ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that count in Dallas.
I think the Giants. I think you can bet the over. Maybe if you want to say the Giants get 6 wins, even though I don't disagree. Fine. I think they win 6 wins, they're still gonna be fourth. I think because I think the Commanders will sign Terry back. I think they're gonna be straight. They're gonna win 8 games and up. Cowboys 8 games and up. That offense is gonna be 2. That shit's gonna be crazy. And then obviously the Eagles, they're gonna win 15 games. Might go undefeated, depending on how.
I ain't gonna lie though, because I'm be real. I gotta be a DC native here.
You think
I don't know why. To this day, even as a Commander fan, if you tell me you saw that comment, I still don't believe in the Commanders. That season just didn't feel right to me. I was not happy. I know Jay Daniels was really good, but like that's not supposed to happen, bro.
I know, but you said
he's not that good, man. I don't know what that ever happened.
Corey, would you
act like the Eagles are like the 84 Niners? You do know the NFC East teams play the hardest schedule in the league this year. Don't get me wrong. The Philadelphia Eagles are the defending world champions. I get that.
Still have the best roster in the NFL.
The Eagles might be the greatest, especially that last year, Ross said. It might be one of the greatest seasons Matter of fact, a top 3 all-time team, period.
Trent, by every metric, when a running back has a 2,000-yard season, by every single metric, the next year he regresses.
Okay.
Barkley,
if he gets 1999, it's gonna be regression.
That sounds so good. Saquon can go from 2,000 yards to 1,500, and they're still gonna win 14, 15 games. I don't care. That doesn't matter. They still have the best roster in the league. Period. This is gonna be the first time in 20 some odd years where the NFC is gonna have a back-to-back division winner. It will be the Philadelphia Eagles. Period.
Not to mention, don't let Jalen Hurts start playing the way y'all think he can play. The way y'all think he can play. It might really get nasty.
We can talk about the Giants and how they can get better. Cool. We can talk about how the Cowboys, they got GP, didn't get better. Cool. None of them teams still come close to the Philadelphia Eagles. None.
But wait a minute. Let's take a step back with the Philadelphia Eagle love. When they let Jalen Hurts throw the football 2 years ago, they got bumped in the first round by Tampa. They go get Barkley, go to a heavy rushing attack, and they become the best team in the NFL. But if Barkley regresses, God forbid he gets hurt, knock on wood, and they go back to Jalen Hurts being the primary mover of the football, they're going to not be as good.
You bringing up the 2023 season really doesn't mean anything because they didn't have Saquon Barkley. So that does not matter. Even if Saquon Barkley goes from 2,000 yards to 1,300, 1,400, maybe even 1,200, 1,100, they're still going to win 14, 15 games because you still have, even if you don't think Saquon's the best running back in the league, even though he is, you have a top 5 running back in the game. You have a top 5 O-line. Dallas Goedert's a top 10 tight end in the game. You have a top 5 defense. Secondary's great. Linebacker's good. D-lineman, elite. They literally check the box and all that you want to talk about for a roster. They are going to win 14, 15 plus games. They're going to make the Super Bowl again. If they don't, I'm gonna be so surprised they don't. Their team is too OP. I didn't even bring up AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. They're they check all the boxes and what you want. They're going to make the Super Bowl again.
We'll see.
I don't know if they make the Super Bowl.
In the NFC East too. NFC too. Man, listen, who gonna beat them in NFC? Who gonna beat them in the NFC?
Minnesota.
It's going to
Minnesota. Well, who?
And it's going to be some uncomfortable conversations when they make the Super Bowl again because we know how the media push narratives and the Jalen Hurts talks are going even worse from this year to last year. They're going to make the Super Bowl. Period. Like that Minnesota shit. That shit sound good. Yeah,
Trent, be ready for it.
Come on, he lagging?
Well, it look like early is lagging right now. We'll get his thoughts when we come back. Let's move to the next division, Bama. It is the NFC North, the other best division in football. Chicago Bears 5-12 last year. A lot of people very high on the Bears this year. Obviously, Ben Johnson offense and Caleb Williams smoking in that second preseason game. Mind you, it's still the preseason. The Bears are going to be an interesting team this year, but they're not better than Minnesota. They're not better than Detroit, and they're not better than Detroit. And they're not better than what's the other team in that division?
Green Bay.
Who not better than them?
The Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
So, but the thing is though, when we've been, even though I probably would agree, I'll probably agree with y'all that they don't make it first. This is the closest worst team to at least to climb to maybe compete for the top shit in the division, which I think they can get second or third, probably second or third. But this is the closest from being the worst to getting to that number 1 spot, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Still got a couple more divisions left, though, and there was a team that finished last place last year that could bounce back and do that again this year. Bama, you got thoughts on the Bears, Caleb Williams, and what you saw last week from that team?
I think with Ben Johnson, he can do a lot with Caleb Williams.
Absolutely.
For them to be first in that division,
hell no.
It's gonna be hard to get through the Lions and the Vikings, bro. Their defense too stout, bro. I'm trying to really see what in a scenario, but
we need to remember that the Vikings were an anomaly last year, the same way the Commanders were. We got to stop saying that. I don't know what the Vikings will be this year, but they was not supposed to win that many games this year. Like last year, come on, dog. Trent, we sat on the podcast. We did not believe the Vikings would be that good this year, dog.
Nobody thought that. Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Now that they are one of them teams who had a surprising year. Now you give me worst quarterback play this year. I don't know what it's going to look like, and I do believe that defense has regressed. I don't think it has evolved. Am I missing OG gone? Am I tripping?
Yeah, he lagged. He froze out, bro. There's something wrong with this internet today, man.
So, Bama, what you think? What you think the Vikings gonna be?
I think the Vikings. I'm starting. The more and more I like keep thinking about it, the more and more I keep thinking that the Vikings might go to the Super Bowl for real.
Oh my
I hate
God.
to say it, bro. I hate to say it.
Who they pass rush over there?
Old boy from Alabama.
Of course,
Dallas, no Turner.
Dallas Turner. Bro, the Vikings aren't making the Super Bowl, bro. You got
tripping.
Ryan, pull up, bro. But literally, bro, like we gotta get this Vikings making a Super Bowl gimmick up, bro. We have to get this up.
Yeah,
I mean, they could though.
You know the Vikings won 14 to 15 games last year, right?
They wasn't supposed to, though. OG. Like,
I want to say they wasn't supposed to when they did it.
I mean, yeah,
that just surprised a lot of people, man. I think the Vikings really who they were versus the Rams. That's who they really are. And I ain't gonna lie to you, because last year was such a great season. I'm looking for them to regress, dog. Like they supposed to regret, especially with J.J. McCarthy being the quarterback. I think we can say we want about Sam Darnold, but Trent knows this. Sam Darnold is one of those guys. He's a prototype quarterback. He can make all the throws. He just ended up going somewhere where it was good around him. J.J. McCarthy is not Sam Darnold, and I know that might be crazy. The person who don't watch football to say. J.J. McCarthy is not Sam Darnold. You cannot open the playbook up the way you open the playbook up against Sam Darnold.
J.J. McCarthy won a championship in college. How are you so sure
what are you talking about? OG, you better than that. You're better than that.
Telling the truth.
You're better than that. Hey, Trent.
What I said was a fact.
I mean, he did, but J.J. McCarthy, I think J.J. McCarthy is better than what y'all both are. With you and Bama, how y'all feel about my thing?
Did J.J. McCarthy win a championship last year, or did the Michigan win the championship last year?
Michigan won the championship. J.J. McCarthy was the quarterback.
Cam Newton won the championship.
Michigan,
it's different.
I put it like this: Michigan beat Washington in the Natty, but Alabama, I ain't lying. You can J.J. McCarthy.
That drive. That last drive to win that game.
Yeah, when they finally put the ball in his hands because they ain't trust him the entire season. Yeah, you're right.
Come on, what? You can't do that.
And let's be real. That Washington team versus dog, it wasn't the
same. You're being so disingenuous. That's just
that's like in the pocket and
that's like saying any quarterback who has the best rushing attack in the game. Oh, they just like
team was not supposed to be there, dog.
Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro.
Like that Washington team was not supposed to be there, dog. Like J.J. McCarthy, bro. You're looking for him to do something he's never done before, and that's literally get the ball to his receivers. You got TJ, you got Addison, you got JJ, and you coming off a season where all them boys got fed last year with Sam Darnold. It's gonna be give Aaron Jones the ball, give whoever back there else run the ball, and let them basically mold him into it.
They got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison.
You're tripping.
But you think it's gonna be bombs away, Trent? It's gonna be bombs away.
Over, man.
Yeah, why not? Why not? That's the best receiver in the league, bro.
Early. You have Justin Jefferson.
Y'all want that boy to throw 19 picks next year. Okay, go ahead.
Like what? Go ahead. And Aaron Jones is not even the same running back he was back in 2020. So
let it fly. Let it fly there. Let it fly.
They gonna let it with Kevin O'Connell?
You're right. Let it fly.
Because the same way how we doing this with JJ McCarthy early, you didn't expect Sam Darnold to have that type of season at all.
But Trent, let me pick your football brain, Trent. Hey Trent, let me pick your football brain, my young protege.
Mm-hmm.
You know what Sam Darnold is, though, actually. Like, talent for talent, Sam Darnold has all the talent. You know that, right?
Sam Darnold, but JJ has. But hold on. But JJ McCarthy still has good talent enough to where he can give you a 26 and 9 touchdown interception season. He can do that on the Vikings.
I watched the guy play in Michigan where they literally.
If he can't do that,
kept it simple for him.
Early, if he can't do that, bro, they should not have drafted him in the first round. You can't tell me a young quarterback and JJ.
It was literally lack of quarterbacks in that draft after the first couple. He should have went number 9. You know that. He should have went top 10.
I'm saying though.
Well, he went top 10 because he was 20 though.
He went top 10 because people needed mad quarterbacks. But JJ has arm talent enough to where, bro, again, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison after he comes back from the suspension, TJ Hawkinson, Aaron Jones, You got two and Kevin O'Connell. You got too many sources all that for him to not produce. And it's not like he got a weak arm or some shit.
Kevin Connell, don't do that to him, Kevin Connell. Hey, fantasy-wise, guys, pick up Aaron Jones, pick up Jordan Mason. I wouldn't do that to that boy. I wouldn't make him. I think you're right, Trent. I think he can have 20 touchdown, 5 pick season, but
26,
I ain't no 26. I don't see that.
It could be a 25.
All right, let's get to the NFC South. Bama. The Carolina Panthers are a team that you've been high on, a team that I'm high on.
That's the only one. We go worse than first. That's the one.
They were 5-12 last year. Now the Saints were 5-12 last year. True, but we know the Saints is in the Arch Manning sweepstakes. So, but the Carolina Panthers are not in the Arch Manning sweepstakes. Can the Carolina Panthers be that team? Now, don't get me wrong. I have seen, since I've been out here in Vegas, I've heard some sharp people saying that they like the Buccaneers to win the NFC this year. Ooh. Right now, I'm not.
Is that the talk over there, Trent?
I don't know.
Is that the talk in the locker room?
I mean, I got
Bryce Young FC stand up. Bryce Young FC stand up. They going to be first in this division. Watch
Carolina's worst the first this year.
At worst second. I'm being nasty. At worst second.
And this is where y'all kill me, right?
Falcons ain't on shit. Saints really ain't on shit. Worst to second at least.
Watch what I tell y'all, boy. That boy Bryce got that magic. That boy Bryce got that magic back.
And this is where y'all
I seen he's smiling back there in the huddle, bro. I'm trying to tell you, the last time I saw that boy smile in that huddle when we was down versus Auburn, 10-3, and that motherfucker, he took that bitch to overtime. He's smiling. And right when he threw that dot to Ja'Cory Brooks, that nigga said, this my shit. Hey, this is shit. This is division. I see it, Bryce. Hey, boy, I see you, boy. You got that, you got that smile back, boy. You got his swagger back.
You got his swagger back. Double Hubbard, T-Mac, Jimmy Horn, Aiden, Adam Thielen, Jalen Cocker, Xavier Leggett. If he stops getting out of Glorilla videos, we're going to be all this shit.
Early. Hold on. Early.
Ted McMillan, Adam Thielen is a good rookie to have. They got that run game.
Jimmy Horn.
Hubbard. That defense, they got Nick Scorden over there, bro. They finna ball, bro. Watch what I tell y'all.
And they got the tight end from Texas, Sanders.
Are y'all done?
Go ahead, Trent.
You're done. Early. You hit it on the nail. Y'all are going to be high. Are y'all going to win a division? Hell no. And Bama, you be killing me. Because y'all be the main ones talking about quarterback play and consistent. Y'all saw 4 games of Bryce Young actually looking like a competent NFL quarterback. And now we trying to say they're going to win the division. Because y'all brought up the
Black Drew Brees.
Hold on. Stop. Y'all brought up the offense, right?
The Black Drew Brees.
Which offense is, hold on, which offense the better? The shit that y'all name or Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Bucky Irvin, Baker Mayfield, who's 10 times better than Bryce Young right now, and Kate Otten?
Look how you say
I don't want to hear it because you niggas don't get Chris Godwin and Mike Evans no love, no other
right now. Trent,
I don't want to hear it.
Too. If you just wasn't an LSU hater, if you just wasn't a hater from LSU, okay, you say it right now. That's how I know, bro. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Bryce still has to show he can be good for more than 5 games. For 95% of his career, he's been doo-doo. He has to show more than that.
Relax.
So it's not relax. It's a fact. There's a reason why in that same season, I think I got my swagger back. They got benched, but in the beginning of the season, because he sucked. So again, when he showed more, when he can show more than being good for 5 games, I'm taking the Bucks to win a division. I'm taking my Bucks FC to go win a division. Damn, or I don't think I'm gonna be better than ATL. I don't think I'm gonna be better than ATL. He's keeping it 1,000. I don't think
ATL defense. They got two rookies that depending on too hard. No, thank you.
I mean, you saying that, and y'all still, and what the Panthers are depending on your quarterback, y'all depending on everything. Y'all need everything.
We put some shit around Bryce this year, man, and I wouldn't be mad if we got Davion Clowney back.
And you don't think that Michael Penix having Bijan, Drake London, come on. And then they drafted Jalen Walker and James Pierce.
You talking about that deep ball merchant that played for Washington? No, thank you. That deep ball merchant who wear a do-rag with no waves?
Hey,
no, thank you.
You talking about a
no,
deep
thank
ball
you.
merchant?
I don't trust a nigga who wear a do-rag with no waves. No, thank you.
You got a do-rag on with no waves.
What is
braids? Hey, got braids.
Bryce got the potential to be one of the best improvisers in this game from the pocket. Backfield, backfield creator, bro.
He has no excuses. I would hope he need to show it. He has no excuses.
He gonna show it. He gonna show it.
Win a division. I will bet each of y'all money they don't win a division. They don't.
I'm not betting money on the division, but I think we can be second place.
All right, let's get to
it. I mean, not bad. Early, I can hear that. Second, cool.
Let's get to the.
I go. How about this? 50 piece. We got a better record than the Falcons.
50 piece. I got better. Take on that.
All right, there you go. We got some side action right there. All right, let's rock and roll to the NFC West. Last year, the last place team in this division, Trent, was the San Francisco 49ers at 6-11. The NFC South.
Wow.
Yep. The NFC South. NFC South. The NFC West has the weakest strength of schedule of any division in the NFL this year. They missed the AFC West. They missed the NFC North. So we really could see. Now, listen, I think the Rams are going to win the division, but the 49ers could go from worst to first.
Yeah, I didn't know what's his name. I thought they was like third. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take what I say back. Obviously, I think this is the best shot of worst to first. Honestly, this is the best shot. Even though like it's some injury concerns, they got hella injury concerns right now. What's his name? CMC. This the year where he got hurt last year. He come back. He can ball out. Brock Purdy's still good. Best tight end in the game. Even though George Pickens, even though they got
best tight end in the game.
George Kittle is the best tight end in the game. He's been the best tight end in the game for a long time. But we're not going to do that comment right now. George Kittle, online, you got some questions, obviously, but Trent Williams, that shit can get going. Like I said, it's just the thing is, even though they have hella question marks, their division, the shit is so the schedule is so easy, bro. Like it's super easy, so they can go worst to first. So yeah, and
not the Sea Chickens.
Ron, is your Seattle Seahawks going to win the NFC West this year?
Hell no, Ron.
First game of the season. Y'all know who we got. First game of the season. We beating them by 3 touchdowns minimum.
Yeah, you tripping.
I'm telling y'all, you guys are going to wake up the first game of the season. Mike McDonald is the truth. Clint Kubiak finna have Sam Darnold looking better than last year. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a clinic. Run game, immaculate. Defense, top 3 in the league.
Immaculate.
Right. Okay.
Kenneth Walker ain't had a healthy season yet, Ron. What you mean?
And see, I knew you all was going to bring that up. Kenneth Walker's our number 2. Hey, OG, we got a dude from UCLA by the name of Zach Charbonnet.
Zach Charbonnet has always been
all right. Hey, y'all gonna see. Hey, Zach gonna wake y'all up this year because what y'all don't know, he was better than K9 last year.
Ron,
he was better than K9 last year.
Ron, your lies are bigger than the space in between your teeth. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that.
Ron is over there drinking some Chardonnay.
Week 1. No, y'all finna be drinking Charbonnet. Okay, y'all finna be drinking Charbonnet. As a matter of fact, we ready.
What about the O-line? Worst O-line, one of the worst O-lines league last year. What are they looking like this year, Ron?
Hey, Bama, what them South Dakota boys? Or they North Dakota? It's North Dakota, right?
You know you live, right? This is recorded. This is gonna have a digital footprint for film.
Hey, them North Dakota boys, they finna wake y'all up. I'm telling y'all.
I'm clipping this, Ron.
Please do. So hey, when we win the division by flying colors, and y'all gonna see week 1 that we serious. But when we win this division by flying colors, I want my flowers and I want my credit and I want y'all to put some respect on Clint Kubiak, Mike McDonald, and put some respect on our defense.
Hey, Ron, you got lucky last year with Tyrese Halliburton. It ain't gonna happen again. You got lucky last year. That was luck.
I don't know about that.
Check it out. Time to get into some fantasy stuff. We got a couple of one-man mock drafts we're gonna end the show with. Bama, you're going to be up first. You are drafting from every spot in the first round. We want to hear you at 1-1 through 112. Bama, you are on the clock. Let's go. 1-1. Who is your first pick in the fantasy draft?
So 1-1, I got to go with Jahmyr Gibbs. I think what he provides rushing and catching the ball out of the backfield. I'm real big on running backs. So if I was drafting, I'm going to try to get all my running backs because it's not an abundance of running backs in the league. It's 20, 30, close to 40 receivers you can get in the league right now, especially where football is right now. So I always feel like I always go running back is at a premium. Bijan Robinson.
I have no problem with Jahmyr Gibbs at 1-1.
Bijan Robinson is my 1-2. After that, I got Justin Jefferson.
Wait a minute. Let's stop right there. Why are you taking Justin Jefferson over Jamar Chase?
Because of his receptions. I think if you playing in the league, especially as PPR, especially in the league that's PPR, you got to go Justin Jefferson.
But Jamar Chase quarterback gonna throw the ball 700 times.
I mean, yeah, you're right about that. But I think you gotta go Justin Jefferson. Even last year with Sam Darnold at quarterback, bro, he still averaged like what 7-8 receptions a game. Like, so I mean, that's very valuable in fantasy football.
All right, who's next?
4, Saquon Barkley. Then Jamar Chase.
All right, hold on. Let's get back to Saquon Barkley. Are you not worried that every 2,000-yard back in NFL history, going back to O.J. Simpson, Eric Dickerson, after the 2,000-yard season, by every metric, they have all regressed? Are you so? Listen, to me, the thing was
Saquon is one of the ones.
Chasing last year's season.
Well, what are you
chasing last year's season?
What? But OG, if you do realize that if a guy gets 2,000 yards, if he gets 1,999 yards, that's regression.
Well, wait, but time out. Why is he comparing OJ in the 70s with nobody on his squad compared to Saquon Barkley having top O-line and top weapons around him? Saquon Barkley is no other. He's a top 3 pick regardless. Like, bro,
where did Bama go?
But Bama, I don't know where he went.
All right,
Yo, y'all really taking Saquon over Justin or over Jamar? Jamar.
Yeah. I might. Yeah.
I mean,
Jamar.
Maybe not Jamar. Jettis. It's in between that. Like in between that.
Okay.
In between that.
I'm taking him simply because I can depend on Saquon to get that rock the way you get that rock. And on top of that, I'm hoping that, some of the touchdowns can add up a little bit. If he get 5 of them touchdowns from last year, that'll help me. But I think Saquon, you can depend on that more. Other than having to worry about Jamar Chase receiving the ball, Saquon gonna do it all this season.
I mean, I'm just stating the facts. By every metric, the 2,000-yard back regresses the next season. And listen, I don't want anybody can get hurt, but this is a constant. The 2,000-yard back, it's too many carries.
Well, I'm saying what he provides catching the ball too. We talking about fantasy. I'm not just talking about overall. I'm just strictly talking about fantasy and what he provides catching the ball as well as his home run ability. I mean, it's hard for me not to have him. And then I got Jamar Chase. I got
Jamar Chase at 6?
No, 5.
At 5. That's a steal.
That's too low, Bama. That's too low.
Y'all take him early this season. I can't wait.
I said, for me, running backs are a premium for me. Like this would be jumping. Like running backs is a real premium.
Is triple threat not at a premium?
It's no guarantee he'll get that again this year.
Yeah, ain't no guarantee.
That boy damn near finna go back to back. That boy damn near finna go back.
I'm not mad. I like Jamar. If he do that, if he go back to back, I'm not mad at that.
But Bama, all I'm saying is the only reason why I'm so high on Jamar is because it's not just like Jamar's Jamar. It's like, imagine if Justin Jefferson got paired with a top 5 quarterback too. Automatically his premium go through the roof. It's like Jamar's not just Jamar, it's Jamar and Burrow.
So I hear what Ron said.
But them niggas might get better this year. They're still young.
The biggest mark for Joe Burrow is that offensive line.
It's the offensive line stinks. But that almost helps Jefferson because they're always throwing the football because they fall behind and listen. That's why I like T. Higgins so much this year. The way the offense is set up, it's just too much balls flying in the air.
I mean, I feel that. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but this is my list.
But this is your list. Go ahead, sir. Where you at? Number 6?
6, I got CD. Dak being fully healthy. Again, I'm going. This is fantasy. All of them reception CD is gonna rack up. Is gonna feed family, especially in the fantasy football league. 7, another dude that's finna get a lot of receptions. Malik Neighbors, heavy receptions.
Neighbors over. So Neighbors over Nico. Neighbors over Puka. Neighbors over. Okay.
Yeah.
Neighbors over St. Brown.
St. Brown is my next.
Okay.
Sun God is my next. That's my 1-8. Sun God, just what he able to do with the receptions, how they give him the ball real quick, handoffs, all those different type of things. I love the way they use Amon-Ra St. Brown over there in Detroit. I don't think his production falls off just because of how versatile he is. Y'all sleeping on Sun God. Number 9, Ashton Genty. I'm going Ashton Genty. He's going to be a top running back in this league this year. They are going to give him the peel. They are going to run that rock. He's going to catch coming out the backfield. Y'all sleep on him because he played receiver in high school. Ashton Genty go feed families this year, especially in fantasy. Number 10 is a sleeper, but I think he going to feed families too. RJ Harvey. I think he going to get north.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Huh? Wait, who?
You don't
RJ Harvey.
Who?
Boy,
Yeah.
you back on that 2021 catnip, boy. You lost
Who's your connect?
Hey, Trent, this ain't 2021. This some new stuff.
This is some new stuff.
Remember, got that new heat.
I don't know about that.
He's finna get 300 touches and what he can do out the backfield, bro. He is finna get fed over there in Denver.
So what I'm hearing is that Corey needs to place RJ Harvey Rookie of the Year bet. That's what I'm
Basically.
It's gonna be between him and Genty, for sure.
Shit.
I see it. If Cam Ward, of course, if Cam Ward ball out, of course they give it to the quarterback. But if Cam Ward don't ball out and he do, it's gonna be between one of them two. Then my 111, Nico Collins, and then my 112, and I probably should have put him on 111, but my 112 is Devon Achane if he can stay healthy. Him getting hurt kind of scares me because I don't know if he gonna be able to handle a lot of the carries that he gonna get, which that's probably why they got Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon looking magnificent over there, so I know he gonna get a lot of them goal line touches. But I think if he can replicate what he did last year, what was that, 85 receptions and fantasy, bro, that's gonna feed you right there. So they're my 12.
Ron, no, and Bama's 12, no Christian McCaffrey, no Puka, no Brian Thomas Jr., no Derrick Henry.
You going with everybody else's list, that's why. I ain't putting Puka in my top 10. I don't know what niggas doing.
Yeah, I don't know about Puka.
All right, I'm just throwing it out there. You know,
That Puka shit way too high.
I don't think people understand, bro. Taste.
I got Nico over Puka any day of the week. I ain't gonna lie to you as far as fantasy goes.
I like Nico too. What about Brian though?
BTJ, I like BTJ, but I don't know if Trevor Lawrence gonna feed him how Mac Jones did. Like Trevor Lawrence favorite, because y'all is playing, bro. Trevor Lawrence favorite weapon. If y'all really watch Trevor Lawrence,
It was
favorite
Ingram.
weapon. No, it's the running back. What's the
ETN?
ETN? That's his favorite weapon. Trent, you can do all that all you want to, but you can't argue with how he played, bro. When
It was Evan Ingram when he was playing.
It was Evan. If it was Evan Ingram, it was not no ETN.
It was Evan Ingram.
bro,
He loved Evan Ingram.
ETN, Trevor
Put
Lawrence.
him tight in this shit, Trent.
When ETN is there,
Like Brenton Strange, something like that.
when ETN is there, bro, he be balling, bro. Trevor Lawrence, that is, when ETN is there. And then you got Travis Hunter, too. Travis Hunter, what he could do in the passing game, too, I don't know. We'll have to see, bro. We'll
I
have to
don't
see.
think BTJ gonna beat this year, but I ain't got him as a top.
all right,
top
fantasy
top
draft
top.
coming up later on this month. Could possibly be on Sunday. We still got to make an announcement about the fantasy draft coming up. Right now, I'm going to put Trent on the clock, and then we'll take care of the particulars before we bid you a farewell and before I get back to.
So number one for me,
Yep.
it's a hard one. I think it's between to me it's two running backs, but number one, I am going Bijan though. I'm not.
All right, Bijan at 1-1.
Yeah, Bijan 1-1. I'm gonna go Saquon number 2.
Saquon at 1-2. Not worried about the regression.
Nah, I think he's still gonna have 1,700 yards, 13, 14 type of year. Then I'll go Jamar at 3.
All right, 3 running backs to start.
Whoa.
Nah,
Jamar,
2.
Jamar Chase. Not Jamar Gibbs. I got Jamar.
Martinez number 3.
Oh, you said Jamar Chase. I'm sorry. I thought you said Jameer.
And then Then that's why I slide Jettis right behind him. So I think Jettis going to have a phenomenal year.
First receiver off the board. I mean, second receiver off the board, Jettis.
Then I'll probably, for the third running back, I'll probably still go Jahmyr Gibbs. That's why I'll take Gibbs at 5th. And
All
then
right.
6, CD. 7, Malik Neighbors. 8, probably I would still go Derrick Henry until he officially shows me, even though he's like 30, until he officially shows me on this Ravens team with all the shit, him and Lamar, that's bro, he gonna rack up yards and then the touchdown is gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be crazy. Then
You're not worried about all the years of all the touches.
I'm not. He hasn't shown me regression like that. So him with Lamar Jackson, it's still gonna be a 1,600-yard season with 14, 15 touchdowns. So yeah, I'll probably then. That's when I'll slide. The next pick probably slide like. Where am I at right now? Like 7, 8.
I think 8.
My 8 probably slide like I'll put BTJ. I think his numbers are gonna be through the roof.
So BTJ over Nico.
And it's crazy. As soon as it's crazy you say Nico, I have Nico my pick right after. So yeah.
All right, so BTJ then Nico. All right, I can get it. Listen, the Derrick Henry thing, like I said, I just worry about. I'm trying to project forward, and at some point, Derrick Henry cannot keep handling 300 plus carries season after season after season.
I agree with you, but with the dynamic with him and the best rushing quarterback of all time, it can help him out a lot more than him if he was still in Tennessee. Him in Baltimore, it's a totally different ballgame. So I don't think he might not go for 1,900, but I think he can go for a 1,500-yard season with damn near 18 touchdowns. So, and then I think my 10th spot, you can go, to me, even though his injuries always through the roof, you can either go Amon-Ra, you can go CMC. I think a sleeper who can Jonathan Taylor, so I'll probably my 10th spot solidified. I'll probably say Amon-Ra for my 10th spot.
Let me ask you this. Does Daniel Jones being the quarterback make things better or worse for Jonathan Taylor?
Slightly better.
I think it might make it a little better because we all know Daniel Jones can run, but I think it might as well neutral. It'd be neutral. The quarterback situation to me don't matter for Jonathan Taylor. It's just a matter of fact that if he can stay on the field. You can give me 1,400 yards in 12 games with 10 plus touchdowns. I don't know.
And being a number one option.
To me, all he needs to do is just stay on the field, and he'll be one of the top fantasy players in the game. So
and hold the ball on his way to the end zone.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that one. That was crazy.
No Ashton Genty in the first.
Hell no.
Why not?
I just think that there's more safer players that you can take in the draft, but it's not a bad risk to take Ashton Genty early. It's not.
I take Bowers before I take him.
You take who before you take him?
Bowers.
Okay, I can get with the Brock Bowers.
I think Bowers can put up a Jimmy Graham Gronk season.
Hey, the best tight end in football, right? I'm not going to say that Brock Bowers is the best tight end in football after 1 year. And listen, and George Kittle has been phenomenal.
He's second.
But
with no fight.
What about Trey McBride?
Man, stop it. Over Brock Bowers?
Nah, Trey McBride.
He don't do nothing on the football field but block better than Brock Bowers. That's it.
Trey McBride is top 5 for sure, but to me it's George Kittle, Brock Bowers, everybody else.
Brock Bowers is a white man's Tony Gonzalez.
I'm a Brock Bowers supporter. You know what I'm saying? As somebody who watches a lot of SEC football, I mean, to me, Brock Bowers is like what Kyle Pitts was supposed to be. Right, Brock Bowers is what them freak athletic tight ends that always come out, those wide receiver type tight ends that never hit. Like Evan Ingram was that guy at one point. Kyle Pitts is that guy. What's my man name? OJ Howard was that guy. But Brock Bowers actually hit. I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in football right now. I don't have a problem with George Kittle, especially this season, because he might lead the team in targets, but
ain't no might.
Nah, ain't no.
That receiver core is decimated.
Yo, you know who a lot of people out here are talking about before I hand it over to Bama? A lot of people out here, and the name skipped my mind just that quick. Hold on, who did you say just now early? A lot of people out here are talking about hold on. The name skipped my mind.
Jonathan Jenkins?
No,
Jenkins?
Ricky Pearsall.
Ricky Pearsall, yeah.
I don't know what to think of Ricky Pearsall. Anybody got any thoughts on Ricky Pearsall?
I think he'd be
Well,
good, but
Yeah, I think he'd be good, but I'm not expecting him to have a Lamb McConkey season. I think he can have a Rashad Bateman type season.
Let me
60-something catches.
Let me ask you particularly about Ladd McConkey. And I'm a Ladd McConkey supporter. Did we see Ladd McConkey's ceiling last year?
Yeah, I think so, honestly. I think, but if you can expect that for him out of his whole career, that's a great career.
oh man. So I mean,
don't know, bro.
I think he got a little bit more in him. but-
Ricky look good, bro. I don't
I
know.
don't think
And
so.
he a pure route runner, bro. Y'all sleep on
What
Ricky.
more will Ladd give you though? Trent, more touchdowns, more catches, more yards?
Because what he had what, like did he have 100 or he had like 90 something catches?
I think he
I
might
think he
have
had just over 100. Hold on one second.
So he had 82 catches, 1149, 7 touchdowns. I think early
Pearsall can get there.
That's where he'll stay. He'll stay in that range for his whole career. It'd be good.
I think he can. I think he can get a 1,300, yo.
Okay.
I think he can get 1,300, maybe get 10 touchdowns. I think he can.
Y'all don't think Ricky Pearsall can get 85 receptions? Is because what?
85 receptions,
Yeah,
Bro,
with
think about
Kittle.
bro, stop.
and Christian McCaffrey all the way back.
Bro, stop,
Christian McCaffrey
bro.
might get 85 receptions this
Bro,
season.
no, bro, y'all, bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, let's be real. Bro.
If as long as Jawan Jennings is happy, he is number receiver number one. While Brian Ayuk is hurt.
Okay, bro. This nigga said Jawan.
Jawan, hey Trent, am I tripping? Is Jawan Jennings healthy? Not the number one option over there with Brandon Ayuk out
Well, no, Jawan Jennings-
at receiver.
Man, come on.
Jawan Jennings is a never will be.
Thank you, bro. Like, what's
Nah,
this
okay.
man
Y'all
talking
tripping,
about,
y'all
bro?
Y'all ain't seen
Because
that.
ain't my boy hurt? Ayuk still hurt, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he is.
So he ain't gonna come back off that injury until what? Like what? 4-5 weeks? Like, come on, bro. Ricky, come on, bro.
I can see Ricky getting busy. Somebody got to get busy.
All right, let's do
Jawan
Ricky Pearsall.
Jennings.
Let's do Ricky Pearsall or Debo Samuels.
Ricky Pearsall.
I'll go Ricky.
Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah.
Y'all don't get, as I said it before, fancy Cordell Patterson the fuck up out of here. Next.
All right, Ricky Pearsall or Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin. Don't play.
Chris
Don't
Godwin.
ever
Nah,
play
not
with
come off
God
the
like
injury, bro.
Don't ever play with the God like that. Peace, God. Peace, God.
Not coming off an injury, bro.
Ricky Pearsall or Roma Dunze.
I'm gonna go Ricky.
I'm gonna go Ricky. I don't like Rome like that, but I'm gonna go
I like
Ricky.
Rome.
Hey,
I
big-
like Rome, though.
Big Rome.
Rome and Ben Johnson offense. Everybody
Oh,
loves
I'm thinking Rome over Ricky for sure. I'm not thinking twice.
Big Rome for
You think Rome number one option over there this year?
Hey,
Number one?
him and Caleb finna make magic happen.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah, I'm taking
Over
that.
DJ? Well, he don't like DJ anyway, so okay.
No, I do like
him
DJ.
and Caleb finna make magic happen.
No, I said-
He just
I said
needed-
Bryce
he
like-
just
I'm saying-
needed
I'm
a year
saying like
under his
defense.
belt.
All right,
Oh yeah, Rome got Ben Johnson. I'll take Rome over Ricky. You're right. I'll take Rome over Ricky. Yeah.
Rome or Travis Hunter.
Rome.
Excuse me, Ricky
Rome-
Pearsall or Travis Hunter.
Trash.
Next. Ricky. Next. Next.
I got Trav too.
Trav.
I got Trav.
Oh, we don't know.
Just,
We don't
just
know
off
football
the
for
muscle, I got the Heisman.
Oh, we don't know football for. Okay. All right.
I'm
This is a.
taking
okay.
the uniform.
But early, you don't rock with Trav?
No, he don't. He called him overrated on my pod.
You don't like the Heisman?
The who?
He don't like the Heisman. He don't like the Ron. He don't like.
Trav married that girl. He don't make good decisions. Here's the thing. My problem with Trav.
This is the only place he gets to
I
make.
make good
This is
decisions.
the only place in life. Early,
You
this is
said
the
a lot.
only place in life.
And you
get to
say a
make
lot by the
decisions.
man with on his arms. Here's my thing about Travis.
Early, this
You
is his
niggas want
escape from
Travis
his
to play
wife.
both sides of the football, but to also be a legit number 2 option. This is not college. This is not high school. This is not Madden. That's not going to happen.
Need to get Bama back so we can get to the administrative stuff. But we'll keep on Ricky Pearsall or Stephon Diggs.
Man,
Oh, Stephon Diggs. Not thinking twice. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, this.
Stephon Diggs.
You made him walk up out of here.
Ain't no way he left for that. He's Clip Farm. He's Clip Farm.
Ricky Pearsall.
I do think that was kind of nasty.
I didn't see him
No
more.
way he left for that.
No,
way.
I do think that was kind of nasty. I'm going Steph.
Ricky Pearsall or
OG, why you naming former top 5 receivers? Man, stop it, OG. Come
Ricky
on, man.
Pearsall or
Hold on,
Cooper Cup?
Is Ricky?
I'm gonna go Ricky.
You said
Ricky Pearsall who?
Or Cooper Cup?
I'm gonna go Ricky.
Right now?
Cooper Cup.
Yeah, right now.
Cooper
Today.
Cup. Cooper Cup too proven to do that. That's nasty. Cooper Cup.
I think Jackson Smith and Jigba are going to get probably 100 receptions this year. Watch what I'll tell y'all.
All right, Ricky Pearsall or Jaden Waddle?
You said Jalen Waddle?
I said Jalen Waddle.
Waddle, 1,000%.
Okay, all right, just making sure everybody on the
Yeah, I
same
better
page.
stop playing with Jalen Water like that.
All right, Ricky Pearsall or Michael Pittman?
Michael Pittman.
Ricky. I'm going Ricky.
I'm going Ricky. I'm done with
I'm
Pittman.
going Ricky.
I'm going Ricky.
I like Michael Pittman. I like Michael Pittman more with Daniel Jones.
Is this for fantasy purposes, or are we just talking about receiving wise?
You can take it how you want to take it. Take it how you want to take it.
As of right now, I'll take Pittman. Right now.
I think I think Pittman with Daniel Jones is going to be. I think he can repeat his 109 catch, 1,100 yard seasons from a couple years ago with Daniel Jones. I think he has competent quarterback play. I think he's the true WR1 in Indianapolis. Michael Pittman can be a league winner.
Hey, OG, do your TV not get Giants games or something? Why you bring Dale Jones like that's a plus or something? Like, oh, with Dale Jones, stop it. No.
But Daniel Jones is competent enough to get the football to the wide receivers. A.D.
Mitchell, the number one over there. If you know. A.D. Mitchell, number one over there, man.
All right, Bama. It's time for some. Go ahead, Bama, with the administrative stuff, and then we'll get up out of here for the evening, and we'll come back on Sunday. I believe the draft is on Sunday. I'm on West Coast time, so you know what I'm saying. Coming off a Saturday.
You a real nigga clock, huh?
Coming off a Saturday night too in Vegas. It's gonna be. I may have some company.
OG is.
Hey, OG. Remember,
Hey Corey.
Remember, OG.
You ain't gotta kick them out. They can
remember,
tune in for the
OG. Take the blue pill 20 minutes before.
Now, go ahead, Bama. Go ahead, Bama.
All right. So the winners from the raffle we have for the fantasy football. We got the 5 winners right now. And I'll be honest, hopefully y'all in the chat, because I'm gonna need y'all to DM me at pressbox_PC so I can give you an invite to the league, or I might give it to Ron so he can give it to you guys.
I ain't giving y'all
anyway.
Nothing. Hey, I'm gonna have Corey pass it out to who he gonna be with on Saturday night. Really get this league
for sure. Hey, and they friends for sure. That'll be a way better league. K Dot, a YouTube Hall of Famer.
Shout out Big K Dot.
Shout out Big K Dot, dog. Congratulations, winner of the raffle. Welcome to the league. You all finna be fighting for last place. But anyway, we got Dom, aka that guy Dominique's on Twitter. Shout out to Dom, winning the raffle as well.
And shout out to everybody on Twitter too.
Shout out to everybody on Twitter, bro, for rocking with us. Most def. We got Riddell, Luca Glazer, Riddell, the third slot.
Riddell made it.
Riddell.
Then we got a chat.
That's inside of training right there.
We got a chat bandit and member of the LDBC. Stand up. Yes, sir. Lions Den basketball crew. Stand up for sure. Tyler T, bro. Shouts out Tyler T, man. And then we got Lorenzo Kornicki with the 5th slot. So those are the 5 guys. You guys hit up pressbox_PC. I'll send you a link to join the league. Get y'all up in there to be fighting for last place with us.
Full disclosure, I am plus 125 to win the league.
Yeah.
Plus 125. Short odds. You know what I'm saying? Plus 125 to win the league.
We heard your first 12 picks.
I'm minus 340. I'm minus 340. Me and Trent, actually, it was crazy.
If anything, I'm minus. Yeah, I'm in that minus.
Because it was so crazy, bro. Me and Trent,
what you were cooking that league.
Harvey in the first round, you're gonna be plus 3,000 if you take RJ Harvey in round 1.
Corey, let me tell you a story. So the last league that we did on Players Choice Fantasy League was in 2022. I was still in fall camp at the time. I was still playing football. So they did the draft while I was still practicing. and my sleeper had tripped out or whatever, and you can check the clip. It got like 2 million views. It drafted 9 straight quarterbacks for me. I'm talking about all 9 of them. It drafted like Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Aaron. It drafted all of them. Made all the trades, got all them quarterbacks.
Hold on, wait. Before you go any further, they sold the league, Unc. We supposed to block him out. Or we supposed to box him out. He's not supposed to get no trades off.
Back, bro.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to use Russell Wilson to run it back. That's what it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to get nothing. But hey, salute to Trent because he really dug himself out of that hole. Go ahead, proceed.
They helped Trent get out that hole, bro. I agree.
Was nasty.
He was a fight for his life, bro.
Because he had to drop them quarterbacks regardless. He had to drop them. Like, I'm so mad, bro. They were just novices, bro. Like, it is what it is. But yes, me and Trent was the championship, and that was the fucking
Mark Hamlin.
Yeah,
Trent was out there making John Lynch trades. Fleecing niggas.
We got super chats, Bama.
Yeah, Bama, read them super chats.
We got one super chat, Trendy with the $2. Shout out to OG GOAT host next to an L host. Let me move him over, bro. Get your ass in the middle, bro. Shout out to the GOAT host, bro. For sure, Corey. We always appreciate you. L host. He always wait to the 99th hour to read 4,552 super chats, bro. Bragging the show along.
Hey,
but we don't do that over here.
I'm just trying to get my people peak content and go into overtime. We all like an overtime game, right?
Not tonight. We got some business to get to tonight.
So again, we got Lorenzo Kornicki, K-Dot, Dom, Riddell, Tyler T. Y'all DM pressbox_PC. I will send you guys a link to join our fantasy league. We've been working with management. I got to talk to Victor Sweet real quick, see if I can get some merch or something for you guys for when you win. For if you do win the PC league, we got some prizes for you guys. So we'll see, bro. Maybe I don't know, bro. Maybe we could get some of them guests Corey got coming over there for the winner. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
I guess I'm the dog. Hey, Shaq, I'm the dog horse. plus 1,000.
Let's see what we can get done. See if we can get some company over here for the draft. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming up Sunday. Looking forward to that. Should be a good weekend. We are rocking and rolling, getting closer and closer to kickoff of the NFL season. Going to be some good times right here on the press box on Players Choice. Best football talk on the net. So we got everything.
Hey, Bama, Ron, over or under on 35. We talking about Unc date tonight. Over or under on 35 years old.
Under.
I'll take the under. Unc Bill Belichick.
I can answer that one for you. You know what I'm saying? I worked too hard for that. All right, now check it out. Let's go now. Let's have a good time. Let's get ready for Sunday. Fantasy football, NFL. Any tea leaves, I bring y'all back from Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure you guys get the information first. For Ron, Bama, Early, and Trent, you already know. Holla at y'all on Sunday morning. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We out.
Right quick.
Go ahead.
They asking whether y'all the best or the second best show on the platform.
I mean, listen.
They saying that you guys might be surpassing Chill with Chill. I
Hey,
don't know how y'all feel about that.
This is kind of like
Chill with Chill involves
this is kind of like
Fox,
Pat
so it's already a
McAfee
low.
coming after First Take. So you got the powerhouse basketball show, and then you got the football show slowly coming up on you. So feel pretty good about what we're getting done. And when the season kick off and we start winning some money, you're really gonna like what's going on. All right, I got to get up out of here. I'll holler at y'all boys.
Don't get Shannon Sharp, you gonna fuck up the platform.
No. No. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I stick to my kind. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at y'all.
All right, y'all.
I'm right down the street, Ugg. If you need some help, just hit me.
I hit you, bro. I got you.